XOBRIANNA, and today I'm going to be filming this look for you guys. This is a first impressions on the James Charles artistry palette that just came out, and I definitely had some fun with it today. But anyways, before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and if you're already a loyal subscriber, don't forget to hit that little post notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a video. Don't forget to also follow me on all my socials. I'm on Instagram and Snapchat, so those will be in the description down below as well. And let's just get on into the video. All right guys, so let's just hop right in. So I have the palette here. Oh my goodness, so cute. I love the packaging. I have been waiting to open this. See, there's a little bit of dust on it too because I've been setting it aside. It's taken all of my willpower to not open this baby up. So it's my first impressions. I haven't opened it yet, and here it is. So I'll also insert a little bit of B-roll for you of the shades once I open the palette, so don't worry. So unboxing and pulling the palette out. First of all, hold up, let's just analyze the packaging. So it's obviously a white carton, and this is MORPHE X James Charles. I don't know how to say that. The James Charles palette, of course, it has his Unleash Your Inner Artist campaign picture on there. And the back says, "Hi sisters, James Charles here and welcome back to my palette. I love glam, but I also have a huge passion for crazy, colorful, outside of the box makeup, and I created this palette with that in mind. I included every beautifully formulated shade necessary to create literally any look you could possibly imagine. I can't wait to see what you come up with when you unleash your inner artist." And then of course he signed it. So that's what the bag looks like. Super cute, super cute. And here we have the palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out for you. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is what it looks like. There's a matte black, and then he has his glossy black signature on there, of course with the MORPHE logo. And then let me just open this baby up. I think there's a little card with all the shades in here, so I'm not gonna open it too roughly. All right guys, and this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It is beautiful. First I'm gonna go over, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know like where to start. I'm so overwhelmed. It is always, first of all and foremost, it is always my pet peeve when the shade names are not listed next to the shades or underneath the shades. I feel like when I'm going into a palette, I want to know what I'm grabbing and say that automatically without using like a separate piece of plastic. So I don't know how I feel about that, but that's with most MORPHE palettes anyways. So I mean, it is what it is, but the colors look absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to dive in. So I think I'm going to go in today with a halo eye, and I want to make it kind of Christmas themed. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. So I did prime my lids with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, as always, and I'm ready to jump right in. All right guys, so first things first is I'm gonna obviously go in with a transition shade. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Tune, and I'm gonna use that all over my lid as well as in my crease to get a transition going on. So taking that same fluffy brush, I'm gonna dip into the shade B, and I'm gonna use that in my crease as well. And this is super pigmented on the brush. Going in, okay, I mean it's there. Oh, I mean when you pack it, it's there, but then when you go to blend a little bit, it just fades away to me. I don't know if y'all are seeing that, but I feel like it's kind of just fading away a little bit. All right, so taking a more concentrated brush, this is actually the MORPHE M503 brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Social Blade and put that in the lower part of my crease right under the shade B. Is this showing up? Like, can you guys see this on camera? Oh yeah, you can, okay. I was about to get heated because for a second I looked in my camera and thought you guys couldn't see. The shade's coming up and I was like, wow. Going in with a small packer brush, looks something like this. And I'm gonna go into the shade Daddy and I'm gonna pack that on the inner and outer corners for my halo eye. This pigment is nice. All right, so once I have those shades packed on, I'm gonna go back in with my M503 and blend those edges out. So I'm blending and I'm seeing a lot of the pigment just disappearing into thin air. Don't know about that, but okay. I'm actually going to go in with Benny, which is a very deep brown, and I'm gonna pack that just on the very, very outer corners to add a little bit of depth with that same packer brush. Okay, so it'll look something like that. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of guac, just to put kind of in the center to prepare for that bright halo lid that we're gonna do. And for this one, I am going to go ahead and apply it dry. If need be, I will spritz my brush with a little bit of the Morphe setting spray to see how it works that way. And I'm using that same exact packer brush too. Okay, so it's, I mean, it's there, but it's not really like popping. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my brush. Okay. And let's see how this goes. Okay, so it's there now. So now I know for the shimmery shades to go ahead and spritz my brush a little bit because that will definitely change the intensity of the shade. Now, this look needs to be deeper. I'm looking for deep, intense. So I'm just gonna, at this point, keep packing that green to see where that gets me. All right, so once we've got that general base down, I am going to go in with Wig right in the center, right in the middle of guac with an angled flat brush. And with this one, I am going to spritz my brush because I know better. And we're just going to pack that right in the center. So now that Wig is right there, I'm gonna take a little bit of ring light and do that in the very, very center with a small concentrated brush to add a teensy bit of highlight. So I'm literally using the smallest brush, spritzing it, and going in with ring light. I need a candy cane. Let me come back to you. I'm going to do my foundation and pop on some eyelashes, and then we'll do lip, okay? Okay. All right, guys, so as you can see, I did deepen up the look a little more. So I did add lashes and black liner. This black liner is from Bare Minerals. It's the Round the Clock liner in 1 AM. And it's like a really pretty sparkly black. And I thought it would look really cute with this look. So I did do that. And I am going to shade right underneath the lash line. And I'm going to be using a Luxie 239 Precision Shader to do so. This is the brush I was using earlier to pack in that Benny color to make the look a little deeper. So this is the brush I was using. But like I said, going with Daddy, and I'm going to smoke that out. And then I'm going to go in with that shade Benny once more and do a little bit of smoking right on the outer corner of that shade to deepen up the outer part. And then I'm going to take the shade Guac and I'm going to shade that on the inner corner. Now, Because James mentioned in his launch video that you can pretty much do anything with this palette, I do have my base on, but I do not have blush, bronzer, or highlighter on. So I'm going to try and contour a little bit with this palette, as well as do my blush and highlight. So for my blush, there's not really a blush color in here, but I think I'm gonna take the shade Love That. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna take the shade Mary, and that is what I'm going to use to blush. And I'm gonna dip into that shade Mary and see if we can use this as a blush. Okay. I mean, it's definitely there. It's a very pretty color. So we've got our blush on. I don't like a whole ton of blush, so I'm just using a little bit here. But it is very pigmented and very pretty. So now for bronzer, I want something very in the middle of warm and cool tone. So I think I'm gonna mix the shades Tea and No Beans. Actually no, that's too dark. I'm gonna take the shades Tea and 10% Off, and I'm gonna mix those two for my contour. And let's hope this goes well. It's definitely a little more cool tone than I go, but I'm gonna add a little more of 10% Off in there to kind of warm it up. So now let's go with some highlight. So I'm taking my Morphe M510 to highlight, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Face to highlight. And I am going to spritz my brush and then go in. Let's see how this does. Ooh, that may be my new favorite highlight. That is a very pretty highlight. Not gonna lie. Sorry if you can hear my AC in the background. I just shut my bedroom door, so hopefully it's not super loud. But anyways, this highlight though is super cute. So I'm going in with that same exact shade, and I'm going to use that for highlight on the tip of my nose, inner corners, to brighten this look up a little bit. Also gonna use a little bit on my Cupid's bow for the lip. I am going to go with a little bit of my Morphe setting spray to finish the look. And then of course we gotta go in with lips. So first I'm going to go in with a little bit of the NYX Lingerie lip, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of this on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use this to line my lips. So I'm taking a small concentrated brush to do so. Just something that looks like this. Because I wanted a very cool tone liner, but I don't know where mine is, so I'm just gonna use this. Alright, so once I've got my lips nice and lined, I'm gonna go in with the shade Homme by Bare Minerals, and this is in one of their mattes. Right in the center. And then I'm going to grab a gloss to go on top. Alright you guys, so this is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye! I got loyalty inside my DNA. Got more rap pieces, got my DNA. I got power, poison,